Libra, hello, how are you doing? This is your extended reading for December 2022. What I'm doing is I'm touching on two situations that I haven't looked at all for December, and that is the current person and the new person, okay? So if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please read the description of this video very carefully. Be mindful of the impersonators and scammers out there pretending to be me all over the internet. Okay? Read the description of the video. Read the description of the video. Read the description of the video. If it's not in the description of the video, it's not me. Okay? Don't get scammed. All right. We are looking at the current person. If you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with somebody who is currently a part of your life, then this is not for you. Let's see, what's the main problem? What's the issue? What's the concern? What's up, people? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's the issue? What's going on? What's the main problem? What's happening here? Two of Wands. Okay, so you're at a crossroads. You are at a crossroads. Not sure what to do here. Should you stay or should you go? Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, so some of you, and this isn't going to be everybody, but I have to say it. Some of you have already been on and off with this person. Some of you. Some of you. But regardless of whether or not you've been on and off with this person before, I do feel like you're not ending things in December. You're holding the tower up, and it's being held up by a thread. But you're wondering. Let's see. Six of Cups reversed. Oh. So you all have not been properly working through your issues. Yeah. Not been properly working through your issues. Now, I don't know how severe it's gotten, but, and especially for those of you who have been on and off with this person already, like you all have an issue, you break up, you get back together, and then what do? Nothing. You sweep it under the rug, try to pretend that nothing ever happened, and pick up right where you left off. Well, that energy is like a big pink, purple, blue, and green elephant in the room, right? But it doesn't have to be like a breakup, get back together. It could just have been an argument or a disagreement or something like that. Whatever issue. Whenever you all experience a speed bump in the relationship, which are totally normal and healthy, by the way, to a degree. I was just telling Virgo the same thing. You're not processing through it. The two of you aren't actually working through it. Okay? In order to work through these kinds of issues, what we have to do is we have to talk it out, and then both of us, this is the big key, both of us, not just one, not just the other, both of us have to say, okay, well, what can I do personally to make sure that this doesn't happen again? That's hard to get two people willing to do that. There's always some fucking finger pointing happening. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't need to change anything. We got to have both of us. Anyway, I'm going to back off of that for a second. So the two of you aren't actually properly working through it, just stuffing it under the rug. So you're still holding on to some resentment from the past, whatever they said or whatever they did or whatever argument y'all got into or whatever that mean thing that they said when they were angry or drunk or something like that. All that negative energy from the past is building up between the two of you. And now I feel like it's so thick and so heavy that it's getting in the way of the connection, and you almost don't really feel a connection anymore. Not really. Some of you may have busted this person in a lie in the past, and there's still a lack of trust between the two of you. It doesn't really seem like this person takes it seriously. You're not 100% convinced that they even care about this connection, are you? We got to be careful with that. That is the slipperiest slope in the history of slippery slopes. Well, if you loved me, fill in the blank. Oh, that's slippery. Oh, that's slippery. That's slicker than hog snot. I'm going to tell you what. Well, let's see their intentions then. Let's see. Let's see their intentions. How's this person really feel about you? What do they want from you? What do they want from this connection? What's the dealio, Emilio? King of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that just doesn't have their life together in any aspect, let alone their love life. You think their love life isn't the only thing that they don't have in order. I'm going to tell you what. I think you're dealing with somebody that's just very scatterbrained and just a mess in general. Yeah, this person's very independent, and I feel like they're afraid of commitment. They want a long-term relationship, but they're afraid of commitment at the same time. You know? And especially if this is something that has already been long-term, how are you going to be with somebody long-term and still be afraid of commitment? It's like their head pops off the pillow in the morning. Is this going to be the day that they abandon me? Is this going to be the day that we break up? Like that energy lingering in the air is bound to cause tension between the two of you, dude. Bound to. It's bound to. I'm not seeing anything here indicating a genuine, sincere, mutual love connection, though. I don't have one single cup on the table here. I don't have one. Not a single cup. All I have is pentacles, wands, and swords. That's it. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Also have Pisces and Aries. Well, that feels weird and off. Let's see the outcome. Will this take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or just pretty much stay the same? Let's see. Oh, the devil. Uh-oh. Could be a Capricorn for some of you, but I kind of feel like if we just let the energy sit stagnant the way it is right now, it's going to start turning toxic if it hasn't already. Especially if there are some maybe addiction problems, if one of you maybe likes to partake in some habits and activities that can get dangerous. You know, an addiction problem, alcohol problem, something to that effect. 3 of Wands, Temperance, okay, the Wheel. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything coming to an end. I'm seeing a flat line. I'm seeing a plateau for the month of December. And honestly, this feels like it's extending out longer than the month of December. It honestly feels like it's going to go way into January as well, this plateau. When I say a plateau, I mean it's not getting better, it's not getting worse. You're just spinning around. You're basically on a merry-go-round. You know, you're basically like the hands on a clock. Clock strikes 12, clock strikes 12. Just the same experience, cycling around. Nothing changing. Uh-oh, this is a codependency relationship. This is a codependency relationship. Okay, let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. What's the best advice for Libra with the current person? What's the best advice? Ooh, 7 of Swords in the reverse. And the 6 of Wands. World card reversed. Okay. So first things first. We have to have a conversation. First things first. Now, there's some of you who have already had this conversation, but we got to have a conversation. You need to lay all of your concerns on the table, all of your intentions, all of your feelings on the table, and we have to express them in a way that basically, if you don't understand how I feel, it's because you don't want to. You have to explain everything that's going on in your head, in your heart, and your mind, that unequivocally, okay? Now, from that point, take a step back and see what this person does. Are you putting forth work and effort? Or did it just go in one ear and out the other? If it just went in one ear and out the other, which most of the time it does, most of the time, if it just went in one ear and out the other, I have two choices. Either deuces, bye, later tater, or I take a step back and say, well, you know what? I'm not going nowhere. That's just who you are. I was just saying this in the Virgo reading. Some of you maybe could be dealing with a Virgo. I was saying this in the Virgo reading. Do I believe that the universe would pick a person for me that I would need to bend and twist into something different? Now, no two people are going to be like 100% perfect when they come together. Not even two life partners that are meant to be together. However, I shouldn't have to take you and force you into the version of you that I want. If you are not the version of you that I want, what am I doing? What am I doing? Now, are you willing to become the version of you that I want? See what I'm saying? These are all things that you want. And I'm sure y'all overthinking asses probably done thought about all this before. But that's what I'm saying. Those are your two choices. Honestly, if I take a step back and I look at you and you are not willing to put forth any work, energy, or effort for this connection, and you are not the type of person that can work on my team alongside with me, building my hopes, dreams, my goals, and all that with me, yeah. Later. Deuces. But those are the choices. That's what I would do, though. We got to have a conversation first. All right. Okay. New person. New person. If you are not dealing with someone who just recently made an appearance in your life, this is not for you. Let's see how the energy's looking between Libra and the new person. Six of Pentacles. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Hang on. There's a few more things I could say about that, but I'm not going to. I want to see. Four Swords reversed. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Sex-based connection. Big time. Big time. For some of you, this is just kind of a situationship. Do you know how many readings I get for situationships? A lot. A lot, a lot. So I know that's not going to be everybody, but I know there's some of you out there who this is just a situationship. Basically, that's a euphemism for we just fucking and I'm waiting for them to fall in love with me, basically. That's what that means, isn't it? That's what that means. We just fucking and I'm just trying to get them to fall in love with me by fucking them. And that's kind of what it's looking like is happening here, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, could be somebody at the workplace. But I'm feeling like the person you're dealing with is very independent. Could be a Virgo for some of you. They just kind of do their own thing. Maybe they're real closed off, not very open, kind of secretive. Don't really share a whole lot about their feelings and emotions, you know. And could be, okay, so I had Leo, Virgo, Cancer, and Capricorn here. But I don't see you walking away from this. I don't. Even if it's not just a situationship, I'm not seeing, the only cups I have on the table here is the Eight of Cups reversed. I'm not seeing an emotional connection, not just yet. Let's see how they feel about you then. Let's see what their actual intentions are. What are their actual intentions? What does the new person want with Libra? What are their intentions and feelings at the deepest level? Four of Swords reversed again. That was in the last spread too. feeling like this person's just the restless type who doesn't really like being by themselves. They just don't like being by themselves at the end of the day. Now, whenever somebody doesn't like being by themselves, you all know a person like that who just does not like to be alone. Now, what does that tell you? Let's think about that. What does that tell you? If somebody doesn't like to be alone, they just can't stand to be by themselves. That means they got something going on up here that's not very pleasant. Meaning they have a bad relationship with themselves. Think about that. If they have a bad relationship with themselves, do you think you can have a good one with them? If they don't like being alone with themselves, do you think you're going to like being alone with them? Think about it. Open-ended questions at the end of the day. Okay, yeah, so they're afraid. Yep, they were burned very badly in the past, and they are afraid to jump headfirst into this. They sense tension. I think they can, they definitely feel you getting impatient. Maybe some of you have already called them out and already made it very apparent that you're a little bit impatient, And, you're a cardinal sign. The cardinal signs are the most pushy, persistent, impatient signs of the entire zodiac, But I'm feeling like this person's very nervous, very, very guarded, and all up in their head, overthinking the hell out of this, afraid to jump into this head first. Why? They were burned in the past. They were burned in the past. Yep, they're at a very vulnerable position in their life, but I see people react to that very differently. On this end of the spectrum, vulnerable people are very suggestible. On this end of the spectrum, people are very disagreeable, and they're very guarded. And I think this person's very guarded. They reacted the other way. They got their guard up. They got a chip on their shoulder. They're mad at the world because they haven't healed from whoever fucked them over last. All right, let's see the outcome then. Will it take a turn for the best, for the worst, or will shit just kind of stay the same throughout December? What's the outcome? King of Coins in the reverse. This might kind of start affecting you, honestly. Like affecting other areas and aspects of your life. If this doesn't get straightened out and you don't get some peace of mind, this might start affecting your job, your income, your work performance. Ten of Wands reversed. Seven of Swords, man. I think I'm kind of seeing some sneaky shit going on here. I am kind of seeing some sneaky shit. I'm not really seeing this connection taking lift off. There's codependency again. Emotional codependency. I'm not really seeing this communication. I'm sorry. I said communication because this came out. I'm not really seeing this connection taking lift off right away. Not really. It's a bumpy road in December. Very bumpy road. Four of Swords reversed again for the third time in a row. Nervousness, restlessness. I'm feeling like your wall's going up with the Queen of Swords there. Your wall is going up. And you're kind of nervous, anxious. This person's not being 100% open, transparent, and real with you. But you all are still avoiding conflict at the same time. So I'm not seeing conflict, but I am seeing tension. Hierophant. Hermit again. Let's get the advice on this, man. We got to get into the advice. Because I can already tell you just by looking at this energy, eventually, Sooner or later, something's going to pop off. Something. What's the advice? What's the advice? Ooh, the death card reverse. So you don't necessarily need to end this right away. There's that vulnerability card again. Ah, yeah, there we go. Figure out how, and I'm telling you, okay, so new faces, warning, I will preach this until my face turns blue and the cows come home. Learn to be the source of your own happiness. Learn to flip the happy switch yourself. See, when you have the ability to be the source of your own happiness and you develop emotional independence, emotional integrity, among many other things, that releases the tension between the two of you. Because when we're in that needy, oh my God type of vibe, that pushes people away. You know, they may not even realize it's pushing them away. But when you are in that energy of, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Is what it is. I'm good. I'm happy either way. This strange thing will happen between you and anybody you connect with. That blasts these vibrations off of you that are so peaceful because it's not too extreme one way or the other. It's very, like when you're around somebody like that, you feel very safe to open up and be yourself. If you are emotionally independent, you have emotional integrity, and you're good and solid with yourself, I feel safe around you. I feel like I can just be me. I don't have to have my walls up. So my walls start coming down because I'm not walking on eggshells. I'm not tiptoeing through the fucking tulips. I can be me. I can just be me. I can tell you my opinions without you judging me. I can just be me. And I don't have to worry about saying the wrong thing around you and hurting your feelings, or doing the wrong thing around you and pissing you off or embarrassing you. If I ain't got to worry about that, my walls are coming down. Shit, my walls are down. And when my walls come down and I don't feel like being judged, or I don't feel like I'm being judged, I'm open, honest, and transparent with you. You get to know the real me. I let you in. I let you in on my skeletons that I have in the closet. I let you in on, my past, things that I'm embarrassed about, things that I'm ashamed of. See what I'm saying? This is the way this works. I will preach emotional integrity until my face turns purple. And there are many, many different reasons why. This is one of those reasons. Okay? A big one. So just work on maintaining that vibration. Throughout the month of December, this person's walls will go from being up to going down. And down, and down, and down, and down. And then this person may end up coming forward, and the two of you could have an incredibly intense, genuine, transparent connection. Okay? I see a lot of potential here. All right. Random freestyle general advice. Whatever random advice Libra needs to hear the most about anything. Career, finances, friends, family, whatever. What advice does Libra need to hear the most for the end of this video? Ooh. Okay, Two of Wands in the reverse. All right. So, people come to me all the time and ask me, should I questions. Should I go look for a new job? Should I move to a new state? Should I write this book I've been wanting to write? should I start this YouTube channel I've been wanting to start? Should I? Well, my goal as a tarot card reader is when you watch one of my videos or you buy a reading from me, I want to send you on your way with some things to think about, some tools in your tool belt. I want to arm you with knowledge and wisdom that you can apply to your own life. And if you don't want to, you never have to come back to me or anybody else for guidance ever again. That's my goal. So the next time you find yourself at a crossroads wondering, should I go this way or this way? There's a really easy way to figure out whether or not you should. Try it. Try it. If the answer is no, you will not be able to. And don't underestimate the universe's ability to do something that makes no fucking sense. I'll give you an example. A couple of years ago, we were debating on buying a house. So the analogy I always use is the first thing you have to do is walk up to the door and see if it triggers the motion sensor and gets it to open. If it doesn't, turn the doorknob. If it's locked, give it a knock. That's the proverbial door, obviously. If that door doesn't open, back away. And either A, come back to it later and keep doing that periodically until the fucker opens, or walk on down the hall and find a door that's open. A couple of years ago, we were debating on buying a house, and we went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Finally, I said, fuck it. Let's knock on the proverbial door. Sat down with a mortgage company. That was knocking on the door, taking action towards it. Well, sorry, Mr. Lopp, we can't approve you. Something to do with your taxes. I was like, what? That don't make no damn sense. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something that made no sense. And I was like, well, okay. Universe said no. No problem. 6 months, 8 months later, let's try knocking on that door again. Sat down with another mortgage company. No, sorry, Mr. Lopp, we can't approve you. Something completely different from that. I was like, wait a minute. I got denied last time because of something to do with my tax information, and I got that now. Oh, no. We don't care about your tax information. It's this, some shit. I don't even fucking remember. Universe said no. Okay. And then one more time. We tried it one more time. And I'm telling you, do not underestimate the universe's ability to do something that makes no sense. Again, same thing. We can't approve you for some other completely random ass, make no fucking sense type of reason. I'm like, dude, we got the credit score. We got a killer ass income. We got the tax information that we need. What more could there be? Never mind. Universe said no. Now, if I wanted to, could I kick that fucking door open? Yes, I could have if I wanted to. But I learned on my journey, don't do that. You will learn real quick why the universe didn't open that door. Now, if that door opens and you're able to pass through with little to no resistance, that's the universe saying, yes, come on in. Now, if a door opens, that does not mean that you are going to have a rainbows, unicorn farts, and little pink bunny shit and Skittles in that room when you walk into it. Not necessarily. It could be an incredibly challenging experience. Doesn't matter. If the door opens, for whatever reason, that's part of your journey. You'll find out why you were allowed in that room and how that plays into your life experience way later on down the line looking back. But don't sit around wondering, should I? Develop your own personal trust-based relationship with the universe. And this is one of the easiest ways to start doing that. Okay? Alrighty. I feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again, y'all, for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.